emotional about it. I wasn't very vague. Like Taylor Swift. I should have. Going back to the story I did an event as many people asked King about it. King knows about the event. He was just here for the true or false event. Anyways, I spawned zombies without not using the key menu. It was an admin command that was available to beat everyone, including trauma. Also, well, the admin system was pretty new back then. It's still new now, I think. And that was a time where Rasflex and Stalin was kind of like not available. They were available, but they were getting ready to get on vacation, which was one of the reasons that I did not, let's say, correct myself before I had made mistakes. Well, that was the moment for. So I also did air raids on the same day, and which I did have a storyline to it, which is I tried to RP it out. I thought it was allowed since it was available to us, and I think Pogue is professional enough to have all the commands like universally banned and universally allowed, such as that. And I'll admit, I did not want to abuse in a way that I want to harm the community or make it worse. I wanted to use my powers. I mean, I didn't know they were abused at the time, but however, I did want to use it so that everyone has a fun RP experience, which I did break RP by doing air raids and shit. And excuse me, French. I didn't abuse. The word abuse has lots of meanings, and in this context, I did not abuse them for self-gain, not for let's say, respect, self-adorance. I didn't want people to just like me. I wanted people to have fun, enjoy a new server. I wanted to bring in more people that day. And after the events of the air raid, I was told by Imperial very closely that I would have been demoted if Rasflex and Silent. I was truly scared. And I told Pearl that I understood how disastrous this was and how severe the consequences were. So I am honest saying this was not ever done an air raid.
It's been a really long time. I missed you so much with such sincerity. I'm sure you guys have been. I just wanted to use this opportunity. I am going to use this opportunity to revive the voice of the people. Start screaming.
Many people think that's where you go when you die. Well, I think we change what's good. Where everyone for the team. Well, I don't know when you lose yourself in the rain. We have so much left to sing. There's a storm for Coffee's like great.
Factor in hormones, things like estrogen and progesterone. They have a really big impact on how
Get a GoDaddy website, email, and matching domain bundled together for one low price. It's everything you need to bring your business online, bundled together to help you grow and save. Start today at GoDaddy.com.
Exactly. This pervasive idea that girls don't poop creates so much unnecessary shame.
And it leads to those weird coping mechanisms, right? Like
to do. I am leaving, and this is starting to feel like it's right before my eyes, and I can taste it. It's my sweet beginning, and I can tell just what you want. You don't want to be alone. You don't want to be alone.
Now I have full hats. Now we're wearing 2 hats.
On my mistake, I have never repeated any mistakes that
This one.
Hello.
so tied up with gender.
Right.
It's also ridiculous today, the tension between the body just doing its thing and what society expects, which can be pretty unrealistic.
Okay, so let's dive right into that gap. Thinking about, say, scripted media.
Yeah.
How often do you see moments of like incontinence used just for laughs?
Oh, constantly. And it often seems focused on women, doesn't it?
Totally. The report points straight to bridesmaids, you know? That scene.
The bridal shop scene.
Yes.
Pure chaos in that very pristine setting. Right.
Yeah.
All white. Like a perfect example of the feminine grotesque, which the report talks about. This idea of a female body being, I don't know, unruly or messy.
And a source of disgust. But here's something
Done with wedding season?
see.
List on Depop. Just a
Bo wrote in the dark.
Yeah, move on.
Actually mentioned that some male producers
Let's play. Move on.
All the pretty girls in the foreground of my mind.
And then you compare that to what you find online.
Thought I'd done enough, but to keep moving the line. Thought I found the end of all the tiny girls in the fort.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, I know,
really
pretty,
specific, desperate physical struggle.
I've got my
The
all.
powerful thing is that these online spaces, they create real community.
Solidarity seems to be there.
Absolutely. It takes something that feels incredibly isolating, deeply shameful maybe, and turns it into a shared thing. People realize, okay, it's not just me. They're not alone.
That sharing is powerful. Okay, but beyond the cultural stuff in the online talk, what about the actual, like, biology?
Yeah.
Does the science show women do have more GI issues?
Oh, definitely. The sources we looked at are pretty clear. There are distinct biological reasons. For instance, a woman's colon. It's longer.
Longer, really? By how much?
On average, about 10 centimeters longer.
Yeah.
And it's housed in a pelvis that's typically smaller.
Huh. So it's got less room, more lining.
Sort of, yeah. And that physical difference actually slows down transit time. It can take up to 14 hours longer for food to move through compared to a man.
14 hours. That's
It is. And when you factor in hormones, like estrogen, progesterone, have a really impact on rather than life cycle.
So this isn't some kind of, I don't know, failure to quote-unquote women not being relied on. It's physiology.
Precisely. It's just distinct female biology, which then begs the question.
This is why it gets ignored or dismissed culturally.
Exactly. This pervasive idea that girls don't poop creates so much unnecessary shame.
And it leads to those weird coping mechanisms, right? Like in public restrooms.
Totally. The report calls them compensating behaviors. You know, like flushing repeatedly to mask sounds or waiting until no one else is there. Public toilets almost become these little stages for managing impressions.
Stages.
Oh.
That's an interesting way to put it.
And if you think about it sociologically, why do we find bodily functions, especially involuntary ones, so, well, uncomfortable? There's a concept from Julia Kristeva, the abject.
The abject. What's that?
It refers to things that threaten our sense of self, our boundaries, things that remind us we're physical beings. Bodily waste, leaks, they blur that line between me and not me, or me and waste. It can feel horrifying. Right. And maybe, just maybe, the way media uses laughter, like in Bridesmaids, is a kind of defense. A way to try and domesticate that fear, make the horror of bodily collapse feel less threatening.
So, really between the real, sometimes painful physical experience women have with GI distress and how
Specifically, how it gets kind of hidden. Looking at this report, that shows this huge gap.
a gap between like the real physical stuff, GI issues, you know, and how culture talks about it, or maybe doesn't talk about it.
Exactly.
And what's really striking is how something so, you know, universal, something everybody does, becomes so tied up with gender.
Right.
So that's what we're digging into today, the tension between well, the body just doing its thing and what society expects, which can be pretty unrealistic.
Okay, so let's dive right
Like a perfect example.
Sentry forward!
those are my old items. Those are defiant. Please ignore that. I'm trying to clear up my name ever since man was born. Basically.
Would you like a dog?
I would love a dog.
It's made out of beer cans. Is that okay? Ever since the incident, I'm not allowed to make dogs. I'm like the Midas but for beer. Everything I touch is beer. Yeah, it's kind of hard to game with a beer mouse and a beer keyboard. And a beer can chair. This is quite uncomfortable. Also, when it rains, it's very loud because my entire house is made out of beer cans. Oh my god.
I can't see that in real life. I'm doing the same thing that they're doing in Sims 4. You want me to play Sims 4? You want me to play Sims 4? Okay, I'll play Sims 4.
No.
You know how many
I'll play
wicked women?
Sims 2000 though.
I could start. Oh my god, I could be the best wicked women creator of all time. Anyways, I'm just having my gay awakening. It's not really bitch.
It refers to.
Oh, that's okay.
Cheeseburger.
Go faster. Go faster.
The sentry's almost dead. Brett, it's safe to peek. They're distracted by the sewer entryway.
You think I got unnamed? You gotta delete. Why would I delete it? It's true. Mormons proportionally have the Mormons, like, according to my studies at Brigham Young University, Mormons have the biggest asses. They're worse the biggest asses. Jesus Christ, anyways. I mean, am I wrong? No? Good. Okay.
What?
It's funny, but it's also like it's tragic, but it's short and sweet. It's like putting sour strip candies in a refrigerator. It's already sour, and I'm making it even more sour for the sake of being sour. Because it was already sweet. It's Diet Coke.
Talking about sweet and sour?
Yeah, sweet and sour. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. People think I'm Mike and
Like
Ike, I'm just purple and white.
like the sauce?
Yeah, I'm just purple and white.
Purple and white. That's sweet and sour, yeah. Purple and white and sweet and sour.
Yeah. Or is that it's always a good and plenty. I wonder.
Bread. They're adapting. They're going all heavy and shit.
Oh, bread. I used to go by the name of bread. Let me tell you.
No.
You with a Keurig?
Yes.
That's a coffee machine.
I have a coffee machine.
I have a Maca Master.
Medic is severely damaged. They're using vac now.
Teleporter going up. Sentry going up.
Someone needs to rush in and stab this fucking heavy or medic and the soldier. They're in the front door. So, thank you. Thank you whoever stabbed that heavy. Medic is running back. Incoming, a lot of them. Dominite pushing in.
Yeah, I can see that. That's sort of primal boundary thing.
Oh, my baby. My baby, no.
Sewer. Soldier on bridge. Back escaping through sewers. Cut them off.
Yo, demo man behind the sewers.
They're going into sewer entryway of their base. Normal, hold. They don't have vac, so we can easily take care of this. 4 stack of them are communicating on their team. They have a demo that's sitting in their sewer entryway holding stickies.
Brass beast in the restoring.
My professional opinion? You're dead!
Soldier, battlements. Sniper, right hand side.
Catch this!
Their reasoning was apparently they wanted
Their medic is gonna burn to death.
incredibly isolating, deeply shameful.
Sticky's in front now.
Here I come!
Thank you, man. Love you, bro.
You know, like flushing repeatedly.
Our intelligence.
I don't usually want to grab here.
There's a soldier in front.
Things that remind us for
Sniper left hand side.
bodily
Hi.
How's everyone doing? I love cheating.
Thank you. I love you too.
Everyone push bridge, I'm taking it over.
Hi, Brett.
guys, or we Uber faster if there's two of us?
You're dead! I am fully charged!
And then you factor in hormones, things like estrogen and
We're down here.
Hello
the
and
report
welcome.
calls them compensating behaviors. You know, like flushing repeatedly to mask sounds or waiting until no one else is there. Public toilets almost become these little stages for managing impressions.
Stages.
Oh.
That's an interesting way to put it.
And if you think about it sociologically, why do we find bodily functions, especially involuntary ones, so, well, uncomfortable? There's a concept from Julia Kristeva, the abject.
The abject. What's that?
It refers to things that threaten our sense of self, our boundaries, things that remind us we're physical beings. Bodily waste, leaks, they blur that line between me and not me, or me and waste. It can feel horrifying.
Okay, yeah, I can see that. That's sort of primal bound.
And maybe, just maybe, the way media uses laughter, like in Bridesmaids, is a kind of defense. A way to try and domesticate that fear, make the horror of bodily collapse feel less threatening.
So we've really laid out this huge disconnect between the real kind of painful physical experience women have with GI distress and how culture tends to either ignore it or just turn it into a punchline.
Yeah, it's a chasm created by media, by overlooked biology, and by this deep social discomfort around the body.
Understanding all these layers, then the media, the biology, the sociology, it feels like a path forward to kind of dismantle this last evidence.
I think it has to be. And it really leaves us, and maybe you listening, with a pretty important question. How can we collectively start to build more empathy around this? How do we actually break the silence surrounding these experiences that are universal, completely human, yet still so hidden?
Yeah. What would change if we could approach this with understanding?
Oh no, of course. I don't know how to speak Portuguese, but that's my stream.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're getting into something, well, something pretty taboo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Defecation.
Yeah, and specifically how it gets kind of hidden, especially for women. We're looking at this report. It's fascinating. It shows this huge gap.
A gap between like the real physical stuff, GI issues, you know, and how culture talks about it, or maybe doesn't talk about it.
Exactly.
And what's really striking is how something so, you know, universal, something everybody does, becomes so tied up with gender.
Right.
So that's what we're
Retarded.
today, the tension between, well, the body just